Welcome back. We keep reminding you, Wizard World Portland kicks off tomorrow. It will be full of all the celebrities and, of course, talented artists. We have one of those artists here tonight, Joe Woes.
Hello. Who
has created throughout the 20 minutes of our show so far something amazing, which I did not come up with that joke. Clearly, Joe has used that before. It says amazing animals. You are a cartoonist. You do all kinds of things. Tell me about all the amazing things you do.
So I am a cartoonist. I am considered a master maze artist. I have an internationally syndicated feature called Maze Tunes, which appears in newspapers all over the world. If it doesn't appear in your local newspaper, ask for it. And I do a lot of different books. I do storytelling. I draw stories as I tell them. So a pop culture historian. So I do a lot of different things.
An amazing multitasker, really. You can draw stories.
My career
looks
like this. It's a twisted path.
Yeah, I was thinking, okay, mazes, sometimes they look simple. No, when you actually think about it, first of all, you're drawing pictures in the mazes. And second of all, if I attempted to draw a maze, it certainly would not end up actually having a way out of it. How do you get it in your mind from the beginning and make it work?
So there's a process to the mazes is at all times I'm keeping multiple paths open. So that basically I want to connect this path to this path. This is from the finish, this is from the start. But if I make a mistake, I'll pick up over here or I'll pick up over here. So the one thing I don't want to do is close off that one because that's my only entrance to the finish right now. So in all my years of doing mazes, I only once made a mistake and had to start over. And it was a maze that was 4 feet high by 7 feet, and it was for Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Yeah,
so,
is that the largest
that was it.
maze?
No, the largest one I ever made is 4 feet high by 36 feet long. And that is currently on display in Changzhou, China.
What? That's amazing.
Yeah,
Congratulations. I just want to like applaud for you. That's so cool. Okay, so you have created a maze. You just started this at the very beginning of the show.
We'll hopefully have it done by the end of the show.
And what have you put in here?
So we have, I was eavesdropping on your conversation. So we have a llama worked in. And I know you love winter sports. So
yes.
I worked in a bear. There's snowboarding and a penguin and a deer and of course a duck. And then I have you with a lasso.
This is me. Okay, so I'm holding a microphone
and a lasso.
Got some little boots, high heel boots. Yeah, because we were talking about how we have not gotten to use our couch on the show very many times yet. However, the first time the couch was on the show, or the second time, there was a juggler just lassoing on top of the couch. So now I get to be the lassoer. That's amazing.
And that's sort of really how I come up with ideas for a lot of my mazes. It's just sort of random ideas that I just go, what would be interesting for a maze? So I just throw it in there. My shirt is actually a maze as well.
Great question, Zach. Okay, did you make the maze on your shirt?
Yes. It's one of my designs. I have about 3 or 4 different ones.
Oh my gosh,
I have an Alice in Wonderland, I have an owl one, a couple different ones.
Well, we will let you keep drawing. We have one more commercial break and we will finish our discussion with Joe Woes when we come back. We are back with Joe Woes, who has been making this amazing maze here in the studio, so people can get to, actually, you can draw something for people at Wizard World this weekend at the Convention Center.
Yes, absolutely. All they've got to do is stop by, visit my booth. I will do a free drawing for them. They just tell me their favorite animal, and I will draw it very quickly.
That's so fun. So the final thing we've had you add into our maze, should we spin it around?
Yes, let's spin it around here.
Is one of our favorite animals on Tonight with Cassidy. You put Bigfoot in there. That's amazing.
I did work Bigfoot in, and Bigfoot appears in my Myths and Monsters book, too.
Oh, amazing. So, again, Wizard World Portland happening 3 days this weekend. Kicks off tomorrow at the Convention Center. Thank you so much, Joe Woes.
Thanks so much for having me.
Have a great night.